how to deal with the opposite personality of us. We all want freedom, of course. Now that since we've all shared about freedom, I will also talk about freedom. Freedom from your spouse. How many of you want the freedom from your spouse? Your, whatever equivalent of your spouse, your girlfriends, boyfriends. I hope not, but yes, you need freedom from arguments that happen between your spouse. And if we observe through time, any disagreement that happens, it happens till date with both of us, that if it is a disagreement, by the end of the day, it is definitely, an argument, because I don't agree with what he says, I don't agree with what he feels, and he doesn't agree, because it's not like we don't want to agree, but maybe we don't find it right. So today I will be talking about how to avoid these arguments. And I'll be talking about a couple of characteristics of what men feel and what women feel. This is from, yes, again, and one amazing book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And how many other times you read this book, you will have new add-ons to this. So the first thing is, like I said, the most difficult challenge in a conversation is when we disagree with the opposite gender. It could be for the wives, it could be the husbands, for the husbands it could be the wives. So what happens suddenly when the when you don't agree with them and it becomes an argument, the whole conversation becomes very hurting sort of a thing, and there won't be love anywhere. So when we do that, especially when we women pick up an argument, the men, what they feel is, they feel like they are not being trusted enough, they are not being loved enough, and not respected enough. And it's the same for the women feel they are not cared enough. So uh, I think you all can imagine a situation where your husband and the husband, the wife, or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you're standing in front of each other and you have an argument about keeping a flower vase on a table. Your boyfriend says that it is nice on the TV cabinet rather than on the table, and the and the girlfriend says, we have guests coming home, so let it be on the table so it is more presentable. What the man says is right, because he's trying to say that it is anyways on the cabinet, let it look beautiful there. But what wife is feeling, she wants the emotion of being presentable over there. So when that communication is like, and it becomes a disagreement, obviously the girl feels that the man is not valuing her emotion, and the guy feels that he's not trusting that it's looking beautiful. So basically it's the trust and the emotion that is taking place. And to avoid this, the whole concept of argument, there are 4 F's that the author is talking about. The first F is about fight. And this is a Martian language, that is the men language, which is like the best defense, it's a defense mechanism. Like it's always intimidating, and this one actually weakens the relationship. So it's not about what we are trying to say, but it's about how we are trying to say. So the change of fighting should become more of a explanation. And second one is the flight. Majority of the Martians do this, is going into their cave, and slipping off to the cave for a very long time and not speaking also is an issue, because it's like a cold war that you're going on continuing. And this is more harmful than speaking, because silence is more powerful, and it really is upsetting. So the next one is fake. This is the Venusian language, where Venusian tone, where the women feel that they just put a smile on their face and say, I'm fine, I'm okay. I think majority of the men can agree on this. When the women says, I'm fine, it's like there is a lot running in my mind, so you better not come here and touch me. So that's how the women are. We try to fake it out, and it becomes like a thing where it is it is suppressing for a very long time, so it's better to speak. And then the last one is fold. So this is the submissive kind of a reaction, where you say, okay, it's all my fault because I do this, it's all my fault, fine, you are right. We do that, right? A lot of women do this, at least people who deal with this will get it. No, so it's better to not fall into any of these 4 places, but speak it in the right way. I think I will start implementing this. I will try my best to be there. And always remember, arguing takes two people, but to stop the argument, it takes only one. It's okay to slip off for a couple of hours, but come back with all the love that is required. And, unknowingly, whatever happens, let's knowingly come back to consciousness and, avoid arguments. Now that we're staying at home, we require more of it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you, Saurabh.